Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and well. Now, students, we have completed our lesson number 9. It's rain. Now, we are coming to the next lesson. Our next lesson is lesson number 10 about kitchen. In first activity, you have seen that there are many dots given and you have to color the space which have dots in them. And what we can see, so I have colored all the dots and I can see the some utensils which we use in a kitchen, right? So we can see that it's a kadai, pot, spatula, right? It means kadcha, tawa, fry pan and pressure cooker. Okay, you can see this in your textbook also on the page number 63. Now come to the next page 64. In the pictures you must have found some utensils that are used for the cooking. Are there any other utensil used in the house for cooking? Which are there? Right. So we can see a ladle, tawa, fry pan, pressure cooker, spatula. It means kadcha, pot, kadai. I have also given a pictures of the some utensils, right? So also then we can use a idli pot, steamer, tadka pan, grill pan. There are so many utensils in a kitchen. Okay. Now in the next activity, what are the utensils made of? See the pictures and you have to write the now go to in your kitchen and see the utensils which your mother used for the cooking. So mostly in a kitchen there are utensils which are made from the steel. You can see the utensils like glasses and the pots and the kadcha and the spoons or your dishes also which are made up of the steels, right? We also use the utensils made up of the glass, right? You can see here these vessels which are mostly used in a microwave, right? So there are some utensils which are made of the glass. We are also using a glass made up of the glass, right? So bowls. Okay, so these are all utensils which are made up from the glass. Now next one is a bronze. Students, you have seen many utensils see in the pictures which we are used in the mostly in the puja ghar, right? When we are praying to God and in the temple we can see this type of utensils which are made up of the bronze. Students, you can also see the picture of the utensils which are made up of the copper. See this picture, glasses and the jug which are used from the copper, right? Copper is very effective and very useful, very helpful for our health if we drink water from the copper utensils. Okay, so they are also very useful. In early age we have also seen a picture utensils which are also used the picture which utensils which are made up of the earthen pots. See these pictures, right? These utensils mostly use in the villages, right? When they are made their food from the chula, right? So these utensils from the earthen pot we use for the chula also. Okay, now there are many other utensils which made up of the aluminium. For example, our pressure cooker, then pot, then kadai also. Okay, so there are some common utensils which are made up of some metals. Some utensils have wooden or plastic spatula. For example, see this utensils which are made up of from the wooden also. Wood does not get heated up very fast and we cook hold our vessel and cook very easily. Students, we know that the wood is not heat fastly. Okay, so we can use these utensils or we can use wood as a handle. See upper picture like kadai. Their handle is which are made up of from the wooden. So wood is also used to make a utensils. Now coming to the next things. Now what we have to do, what do we eat raw, what do we eat cook? On the page number 64 you have to given this activity. There are something things which are we eaten without a cook. For example, your salad, your sandwich, your juices. In this we do not cook all the things that we eat. Find out which things we eat raw and which one we cook before eating. Which are the things we eat both cook and raw. Filling the table and given below. So these are the table. You have to write what the things that are eaten raw. In the first column, things that are eaten cooked. In the second table, and things that are eaten both raw and cooked in the third table. Okay, for example, things that are eaten raw: tomato, cucumber, onion, we can eat without cook. It means eaten as a raw, right? Things that are eaten cooked. So we have listed dal, roti, rice, brinjal and ladyfinger. These mostly vegetables we eat after the cook. Now in the third table, things that are eaten both raw and cooked, we can listed here: tomato, onion, cabbage, carrot and radish. We can eat tomato as a raw, for example in a salad, right? We can eat as a raw. And if make a tomato sabji, like save tomato sabji, right? So we cook and then eat. So here are listed some vegetables and some food items which can eaten as a raw, which can eaten only with cook, and eaten both raw and cook. Now coming to the next page, on the page number 65. Now what we have to do? Have you our next activity? Have you seen a chapati being made in the kitchen or anywhere else? There are so many things to be done for this. Taking out a flour in a utensils, kneading it into dough, making a small balls of the dough, rolling out the balls and then cooking it on fire. After so much efforts, the chapati reaches your place. Now go to the kitchen and see how your mother make a chapati. So first of all, see in the pictures. First of all, your mother take a flour, right, and then kneading a dough. See the next picture. Now they coming up into the small balls and then rolling the dough. See in the picture, right? And after that they cook the chapati, and this very nice chapati comes to you, right, in your plate. Now in the next activity, what you have to do, you have to write, go to the kitchen and observe something being cooked. What was done to cook it too. I think I have uploaded PDF and given a recipe of the halwa shira, right? So you can write this also. Now next activity, I have here written a recipe of the rice. In the first one I have to write how to make a rice. So taking a bowl of the rice grain, then wash with the plain water. Third one, take a 2 to 3 glass of water in a pan. Put the rice grains in the water, put the pan on stove, let the water to boil, and last one, drain extra water. Okay, this is a recipe of the rice, but I have given a recipe of the shira. You can write any one. Okay, students. Okay, move to the next activity. Our on the page number 65. Now these are the different methods for the cooking. Okay, now first we have seen the utensils, then in the first in the starting of the lesson we have seen that the how many vessels are used for the cooking. Next we have seen that how we use a cooking method, right? And there are some methods for the cooking. First one is the roasting method. Students, you have seen that roti is and papad is are things which are method for the cooking, right? For the roasting. Now next one is the boiling. You have seen that potatoes, oil, eggs cook with the method of the boiling. Now frying pakoras and jalebi in the deep oil. Now next one is the baking. Cake, biscuit, cookies, we have seen that they are using it with the method of the baking. Now steaming. Students, you have eaten a idli or dhokla. These are made up with the help of the steaming also. So you have to write this method and name the things. Now coming up to the next activity, right? What is used to cook food in your house? Generally you have to draw a picture in your notebook and write its name. Generally we are using the method using a gas stove, right? Gas or for the cooking. Okay, now our next activity, identify the pictures given below and write the names what produce heat in each of them. Match the picture with the list. Matching can be with more than one thing also. Students, generally we use the gas for our cooking, right? Our next picture is a stove. We are pouring kerosene in the stove and we are using this for the cooking also, right? In village you can see this stove. Okay, so these are your activity. You have to identify the pictures and match the, for example I have first one kerosene oil. I have matched with the stove also, right? Coal I have matched with the this steam, right? Okay, is a electric heater. You can see here. So electric heater is also called the electric applicants which are used to cook food in the cold, or we can use as a heater also in the cold days, right? See this picture, right? In what happened, electricity joined the electric heater and the coil was heating. See the picture. Hot and food is cooked over electric with the help of the electricity. Electrical heater is also called electric applicants. Now there are many other electric applicants which are used in our creature. For example, microwave oven, right? Mixer, roti maker, right? Induction cooker, toaster, sandwich maker. Okay, there are other utensils which we use in our kitchen also, right? So now we are very much aware of the how many utensils which are used in a kitchen, right? How we can eat the food, how many methods of the cooking, right? So we are very much aware about the kitchen. Okay, so our lesson is over now. Good day, students.